Hello and welcome to Moving on the Mat with Dana, and thank you for joining me. It's another hot day here in Toronto. We've been having some really hot weather, but I'm still cooling down because it's becoming evening, and I thought this would be a good time to just do a little bit of yoga, a little bit of stretching, maybe a tiny bit of toning. So a little full body workout to both relax and just get ourselves back in the body. Okay, so let's start slowly. I'm going to start with just taking a deep breath in, lengthen up, side bend, breathe in tall, side bend, and then just bring the arms down to the side, squeeze through the back shoulders, pull the shoulder blades back, pull those elbows to the side, palms wide, sweep around the back and open the chest, back, shoulders. So just getting a good stretch out through the shoulders, opening the heart chakra, deep breath in and out, and then we're just going to roll it out a little bit, shoulder rolls, circling out, loosening it up, breathing in and out, and the other way, forward, 4, 3, 2, and we'll have a seat, so I'm just going to sit into the ground, so I was just sitting on my feet sort of, but now we're just going to sit down to bound angle pose. So again, taking a minute here to try to relax and sink through the hips, relax through the hips and lower body, breathing deeply, quieting the mind, just trying to ground and center, kind of get grounded. Full breaths in and out, just take a couple slow deep breaths here, just allowing the lower body to sink and just sort of releasing hips if they're tense, quieting the mind if it's tense, and then we're going to stretch the legs out. And just lengthen those legs out, all the way out, and we're going to just slowly fold forward, just kind of reaching towards the ankles, lengthening spine, breathing in and out, stretching it out, just warming it up, and take a simple twist. So again, just keeping the legs long. Take it to one side, lengthening it out, opening the shoulder blades, just hand on the outside of the thigh. Deep breathing in and out. Back to center one more time, reaching forward, folding forward, Uttanasana, lengthening the spine, stretching it, back up, and then again we'll bring the hands around, one behind the back, one just to the side of the body. Look out and open the chest, back, shoulders, breathing deeply as you open wide, sinking deep. And then maybe shake the legs out. Again, we're warming up the hamstrings, kind of loosening things up. This is a warm-up, so just relaxing and loosening things up. Okay, I'm taking it to a tabletop. So a little bit of a back bend. Hands are going to ground behind you. So palms grounding, shoulder width apart, lift and lengthen through the hips, lengthen up through the spine, open those hip flexors, deep breath in and out, push up, breathe into it, feel that strengthening through the back, through the hands, through the arms, push it up, relax, down. One more time, we're going to walk it forward. One more time, sinking and reaching forward, breathing in and out, feel that stretch. Okay, so it might be a bit tight to start with, but we're just loosening things up. Let's get more into the back. We're going to do a little more back releasing. So I'm coming onto all fours here. Grounding palms, spreading fingers. Take a minute here just to ground. And I like to sometimes just circle around, like sort of shift around. Warming up the palms, sliding side, sinking back to the other side and forward. Let's do a couple of circles the other way, so just kind of shifting around, stretching out the shins and the hands, breathing in, breathing out. Okay, good. Back to center, back to hands just grounding, palms directly under shoulders, cat-cow, so breathing in, tailbone up, head up, look up, round and arch and empty it out, round that spine. Let's do one more, big breath in, exhale out. 3 more times, breathing in and up, out. 2 more sets, breathing in, exhale out, round it out, breathe out. 1 more rep, breathe in and up, the lungs up, exhale. Okay, going on to lateral cat, so getting to that side rib, side oblique, breathing center. Exhale, shoulders towards hips, opening side ribs. Breathe into center. Exhale to the other side. Squeeze out the side oblique. Breathe in. Exhale, look out. Breathe into center. Open wide, look out to the side and back wall. Last time, breathing in. Empty it out. Breathe in center. Exhale, look out. Okay, good. Let's take a minute to sink back to child pose. Tailbone sinking. Arms lengthening. Sinking forward. Deep breath in and out. Stretch out. Relax and lengthen the spine. Then come back into all fours. We're going to come into down dog. So a little more full body stretch. Getting into that back again. Coming into your toes. Push through the back legs. And just take a minute to walk the dog. Pedal the feet. So just one pedal, then the other leg pedaling. Just pushing through those heels. Relaxing head, neck, shoulders. And then maybe come into toes, then heels. Really feel that lengthening in the spine. Deep breath in and out. Stretch it all out. Relax and lengthen. Breathe deep. This is actually a resting pose, although it can be a little tiring for the hands and wrists. We're going to sink back to child pose. Just another little break. Sink and relax. Come back into all fours. Let's go back into some more cat moves. So we're going to do wave cat. So this is scooping low. So sink back. Scoop low. Lengthen up. Then arch and round and sink back. So full body movements. Breathing in. Opening the hips. Opening the chest. Rounding and sinking back. 2 more times. Breathe in long and lengthen. Exhale, round and sink. Final time. Breathing in. Arch and round it out. Relax and sink everything back. Relaxing down. Okay, good. Let's come back to down dog. We'll get a little into the hips this time. So, back into down dog, just regular down dog to start with. Push those heels back. Lengthen your spine out. Let's take one leg up for a 3-legged dog. And just hold it here, lifting and lengthening. Deep breath in and out. Feel that stretch. Feel the hip opening. Deep breathing. Return down to the ground with that leg. We'll try the opposite side. Lifting it up. Opening the hips up. Lengthening it out. Stretch it all out. And turn down nice and slow. Sink back. Stretch back. Relax. Deep breathing. Get that tailbone to sink. Maybe take the knees a little wider. Make lots of room for yourself. Grounding and resting. Let's come back to down dog again. And this time we will end in the cobra pose. So cobra, another back bend. So first just regular down dog. Stretching and lengthening everything out. Deep breath in and out. Let's come forward into a plank. And then just drop the lower body. Palms grounding, hips opening, chest opening, spine lengthening, back bend, cobra. And then sink and round it back. Child pose. Relax. Relax and sink that tailbone down. Breathe into your lower back. Excellent. Come back up. Okay, so we're going to do a little more of the twist. So we're going to actually first come out to puppy. So slide out, getting into that front shoulder, chest area, and then we're going to do the cat twist. So getting into upper back, mid back. So first, sliding forward, walking forward, sinking forward into puppy pose. Everything sinking down, rest it down. Shoulders to the ground, chin to the ground, relax and sink into the ground. Keep the tailbone up, relax and lower it right into the ground. Hold for another breath or 2. And slowly walk back up. Okay, so we're going to go into mid-back, thoracic spine. So I'm actually going to, let me see if I can bring this back to get a little more, not much, distance. Okay, so we're going to go into cat twist. So again, one set at a time. One arm's going to come up, just open the shoulders a bit, reach up, look up, and then slide that arm all the way through, across the floor, all the way down to head and shoulders, comes right to the ground, sink it down, Maybe bring one leg out and just roll it back, sink it back. Deep breath in and out, getting into that mid-back. And you can add that leg out to kind of balance it out. Just be gentle around the head and neck. Getting into that mid-back. Reach it through. Okay, bring that leg back in and up. Take your time. So the leg is optional. You don't have to extend it out if you don't want to. It just kind of anchors the body a little bit. But you can just do the upper body and shoulders if you like. So again, reaching up, open the shoulder blade up, look up, deep breath in and out. Slide through, reach through, head and shoulders coming down, reaching out, looking out, and again, see if you want to, you can add that leg out. Kind of putting it beside that hand, rolling everything back, getting into mid-back, shoulders, deep breath in and out. Sink it back, breathe deep, slowly come in, return back up. And let's take a minute to rest back, child pose one more time. Just relaxing, making this a relaxing stretch tonight. Deep breath in and out. Sinking everything back. Relax back. Okay, we're going to add on a little bit more strengthening. So we're going back to down dog. And we're just going to come into a side plank. So down dog, stretch. So one more time, sink those heels back. Round those palms, lengthen your spine, walk it out a little if you want. It's up to you. Deep breath in and out. Full body stretch. Walk hands forward, shift your weight forward. Everything parallel to the ground. We're strengthening through the arms, abs, back. We're going to bring one hand to center, open the other arm up, reach up, hold up. And just holding it for maybe 10 seconds to really strengthen through the arm and shoulder. Side oblique as well. Deep breath in and out. Let's hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on down. And then we'll take a little break because we're doing relaxing yoga tonight. Sink back, rest back, deep breathing. Getting into the back and shoulders, sinking that tailbone, breathing it out. Come back into down dog. One more down dog. Stretch and lengthen. Sink it back, stretch it out, lengthen the spine, lengthen those legs, breathe through the whole body. Deep breath in and out. Once again, we're going to walk forward to front plank. Walk the hands out, shift your weight forward to the front of the mat, and we're going to bring the opposite hand to center and open the other arm up, strengthening it up, strengthening through side obliques, shoulders, and arm. Deep breath in and out. Again, 5 or 10 seconds, just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, return it down. And let's take a break again. Child pose, relax. Stretch back, sink back, deep breathing, lengthening the spine out. Okay, so we're getting really into the back, I guess tonight. We're going to come into the forearms for dolphin. So again, it's down dog on forearms, which is also called dolphin. A little bit stronger stretch in the shoulders, and a little bit of stronger stretch in the hamstrings, but giving the hands and wrists a break. So forearms ground, sink those heels back, lengthen the spine out. You can move a little forward and back if you want, but keeping your arms about shoulder width apart, deep breath in and out. Feel that stretch, deep breathing, lengthening, rounding, and relax. And sink back, one more time, sink it back, deep breath in and out. Okay, and lock it up, lock it up, lock it in. Okay, I'm going to grab my blocks because I like to do this a little bit longer. And what we're going to do is down dog. So again, you can add the blocks if you want. They're not necessary. You can just do regular down dog. But we're going to hold in Uttanasana or a deep forward bend to get a nice long stretch of the hamstrings, kind of lengthen out through the spine. So blocks are optional. I'm just going to put them down to keep my hands a little closer to me. So coming into regular down dog and just folding forward. And if you want, you can bring those hands right in and just relax and lengthen it out. Palms can rest down if you want. You can take the bricks up or down, high or low, but just sinking forward. And you can also just have fingers on the ground. We're going into the deep Uttanasana stretch, deep breath in and out. So many ways to do the stretch, okay? If you want, you can hold on to your elbows and gently pull yourself down and just lengthen your spine and lengthen your legs this way. Or again, hands on the brick. If you want, you can grab the big toes and pull yourself down that way. That's a little stronger. Pulling yourself in towards the stretch. Deep breath in and out. Okay. And from here, I'm just going to take one leg back. So I'm going to step one leg back, and I'm going to bring the arm up, and we're going to come into triangle pose. So just opening the shoulder blade, opening the chest, and coming into triangle for a few seconds. Deep breath in and out, lengthen, look up. Return down, step back in, folding forward. Let's take the opposite foot back and just take it back a little, and then that same arm up, back into triangle pose on the other side, opening chest, back, shoulders, reaching up, looking up, straightening legs out, deep breath in and out. Turn down, step in. Okay, and I'm going to slowly roll myself up, coming into standing. Okay, and just take a minute here in standing. Roll out the shoulders, swing it out a little bit, loosen up the shoulders, deep breath in and out. Let's take a minute to do a little bit of grounding and breathing. So let's take a minute to find your feet, maybe roughly hip width apart. Feet are going to be directly under ankles, and ankles directly under knees, knees directly under the hips, and hips directly under shoulders. Finding your belly, finding the diaphragm, finding a point where you can feel the breath moving in and out. Expand and fill, and then empty and relax. Let's take 2 or 3 deep breaths here, just slow, full, deep breaths. 1 or 2 more. Okay, from here, I'm just going to take the feet a little wider and just take it up to our side bend. So side stretch, reach, overhead, look to the ceiling or sky, open that side rib, suddenly really lengthen to the side, then come back up. Opposite arm up, deep breath in tall. Exhale, reach long and lengthen and open that side rib, set oblique, feel that stretch. Excellent. So a little side bend. We're going to bring the feet in, and I'm going to come into a balance. I'm going to take it to dancer pose. So again, a little back bend. I'm going to grab that back foot and just take a minute to let that knee drop, hip open, and spine lengthen, reaching long, reaching up. And again, this is all you really need to do for this pose. If you want to go a little bigger with a lift and lengthen, lengthening that spine, opening the chest, lifting through that back leg, it's optional. Take a deep breath in and out, just hold for another breath or 2. Lengthening up, open the shoulders, return down, and ground. Okay, let's try side 2. Shift your weight to the other side, soft knee, bring that back leg up, open that front hip and thigh, let the knee drop, spine lengthen, reaching up, opening through the hips, lengthening through the spine, opening through the chest, deep breath in and out, just hold here for a few breaths, just lengthening and lifting, breathing deeply through the whole body. Couple more deep breaths in and out. And we relax. Okay. So again, we're going to do one more balance and also a little bit of work for the back. So we're going to bring the arm across, hucking it in. Shoulder stretch, bicep stretch, back stretch here. I'm just kind of getting into the stretch. Reaching hands around. We're going to go into full eagle arms. So just wrapping into eagle. And then I'm going to shift to my right leg, wrapping the left leg around and kind of sink into it, breathing into lower back, and just grounding and centering here, holding for a few breaths in and out. If you want to try making this a little more challenging, you can try closing your eyes. It's a little more challenge, you'll find it. It's a little bit harder. Okay, unravel, release, let's swing and swish it out, deep breath in and out, and on to side 2. So, opposite arm comes across, hugging it in, shoulder bicep stretch. And once again, hands to each shoulder, and wrapping into eagle, and then wrapping that other leg around as much as you can. You can have the toe on the floor if you find this hard to balance, or going a little deeper in the wrap and just holding it here for a few breaths, breathing into that upper back shoulder area, opening everything up. Deep breath in and out. Release and unravel. And again, just swish it out, loosen up the shoulder blades, deep breathing. Let's bring the hands down, press down, then out, reach out, then up, and reach back behind you, lengthen back. And then bring those arms around the back, slowly clasping the hands behind the back, and one more flow forward. Stretching out those hamstrings, opening the shoulders and chest, deep breath in and out, relax the arms down. We're back into Uttanasana, bring the feet in just a little. Okay, hands together, back up. I'm going to bring the toes out, feet a little wider, coming into Malasana or the deep squat. So hip stretching, knees stretching, ankle stretching. Big hip opener, sink into it, breathe into it. Palms together, deep breath in and out. And we're going to take it to the ground to finish off. A bit more stretches on the floor. So let's bring those legs out again. Give them a shake out. We're going to do simple twists this time. So we're going to bring one leg up and over. Pull that foot close to your hip. Round that foot down. Other leg is long. I'm just going to turn away from the center. Opening chest, back, shoulders. Lengthening spine. Breathing in and out. Opening back. Deep breathing. Turn to center. Across legs. Let's do the forward fold. Sink forward. Hamstrings stretch out. Lengthening those legs. Lengthening that spine. Roll it back up. Let's try the other side. Simple twist again. Bring that foot up and over, close to your hip, round it down, lengthen spine up, and turning away from the grounded foot, to the other side. Deep breath in and out. Open the shoulders, open the chest, lengthen and breathe. And back to center. Okay, back to both legs coming out, shake them out, massage it out, loosen those muscles. We're going to do one more tabletop. So just like we did in the beginning, hands grounding behind you, hip width apart, lengthen your spine up, open the chest up, push up, deep breath in and out. We're strengthening through the arms and back, we're opening those hips, breathing deeply. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Relax and stretch out. Sink into it, reach into it, big full body stretch. Okay, we're going to finish off, before we do some breathing, with the sage twist. So I'm going to bring one foot in close, tuck that leg nice and close to just in front of the hip, and then turn towards that bent knee. So just turning again to the bent knee. And this is sage twist Marachasana 1. Deep breath in and out, looking out, squeezing it all out. Return to center, and then keeping that foot and leg just where it is, turn away to the other side, away from the bent knee. Deep breath in and out, look out. Return back to center. Same arm as that bent knee is going to lengthen up. We're going to reach forward, stretch it out towards your big toe, and release the toe, come around the bent knee. So remember, I'm going around, not inside. I'm in front of it, and I'm wrapping around, and the other arm is coming behind, and I'm reaching my fingers together behind the back or near the hips, folding forward, seeing if you can touch those fingertips. Deep breathing and release. Shake it out, loosen it up. Let's try side 2. Opposite foot comes in. Ground that foot, bring it close to the hip. Round it down, the other leg straighten out, and then turn towards your bent knee. Look out to the side, deep breath in and out, open wide, looking wide, breathing deep. Stretch it out. Back to center, away from that grounded bent knee, to the other side, look out. Marachasana 2, deep breath in and out. Back to center. Okay, so again, once again, same arm as the bent knee is going to lengthen and reach up. Reach forward, touch the big toe, then release the toe, wrap around the bent knee. So in front of the bent knee, hand comes around towards the back. And you're leaning forward and reaching hands behind the back, seeing if you can touch through the shoulders, opening the chest and shoulders, breathing deeply, feel that stretch. Ideally, fingertips are touching, okay? Releasing, shake it out again. Let's shake it side to side, loosen up those hips, loosen up those ankles. Excellent. Okay, bring it in. We're going into easy pose. And just take a minute to relax, sink the hips down, breathe deeply. Take a minute just to find your breath and quiet your mind and be grounded and centered. Deep breath in and out. We're going to finish with a simple twist again. So bring my right hand up and take it over to the opposite bent knee. And again, lengthen spine and open chest and shoulders. Deep breath in and out. Look out. So really opening the chest, but getting into those abs as well. Breathing into it, getting to that lower back a little. Return to center. Uncross legs, switch it up. We're going to try the other side, so opposite hand up, other hand behind the back, hand over to the opposite knee, lengthen and look out, opening chest, back, shoulders, squeeze out abs, breathe in and out. Go a little deeper every breath out. And back to center. Okay, good. Let's come into bound angle pose just for a few seconds, just like how we started. See if you can get those knees to sink a little closer to the ground, a little deeper into the ground. Deep breath in and out. Relax and breathe. Quiet the mind. Fill the air. Fill the whole body with air. Just breathing in deeply from the lungs and the diaphragm. Front and sides of the body, then empty it out. Really connect with your breathing, going a little deeper. Okay, finally we're getting a nice breeze out here, so that is good to feel. We're going into a breathing exercise. We're going to do what we call square breath, box breath. Everything's going to be even. It's going to be a breath in. We're going to hold for a bit, and we're going to exhale out and hold on empty. So breathing in, holding full, exhale out, holding empty for the same amount, so it's all even like a box or a square. So we're going to start easy with breath in for 5, and then we'll do a few sets, then we'll go to 6 and maybe 7. Okay, so I'm going to count. You can breathe. Just listen to your own body. If for whatever reason this becomes at all uncomfortable or unmanageable, I don't think it will, but if it does, you can just go back to regular breathing at any time. Okay, so here we go. We're going to breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold that breath, nothing in or out. Exhale out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding on empty. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then breathing in. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, holding on empty, nothing in or out. Again, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold your breath. Exhale out, 2, 3, 4, 5, holding on empty, nothing in or out. And again, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold the breath. Nothing goes in or out. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holding on empty. Good. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold that breath. Nothing in or out. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time, holding empty. And breath in. This time for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold the breath. Nothing in or out. We're holding for 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on empty. Last 7. Good. Breathing in. Fill those lungs up. Exhale out. Take a minute to return to your regular rhythm of breath. Breathing in and out. feeling the effects of that breathing exercise. Maybe it was a little challenge at some point. Maybe you felt the difference between 5 or 6 or 7. That's okay. And again, if you didn't get through all of it, that's okay too. Take another deep breath in and out. Let's bring our arms up for this last big breath in. Sweep up, look up, fill up. Exhale out, empty out. Round out. Stretch that back and shoulder area. Lift long and lengthen to the ceiling or sky. Bring those elbows to the side, palms out wide. Squeeze out. Sweep around the back. Open the heart chakra and shoulders one more time. Lengthen it out. And then roll it all out. Just loosen it up. Big slow circles. Deep breath in and out. Let's try a few circles the other way to finish off. Relax it out. Shimmy shake it out. Shimmy shake. Excellent. And thank you so much for joining me on Moving on the Mat with Dana. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will come again. Please give me a like. And if you can, we'd love to have you subscribing. See you again soon.